All right, well, finally, um, got into a good trade today. I'm testing out some alerts. So here we have broken the hourly high, which was establishing the trend line that we broke. So we're looking at this one. And so we broke this hourly trend line, and now we broke this high previous. Next, you know, target to look at is right here. So basically, I had an alert set for when we broke this high. I had it set for 1 point higher than this. So that's 315. This is 316. This one is 461. So we'll want to put one. Let's see, which would be, can we, 461. So we just want one tick higher. That's why it's probably easier to do it this way, because then you can see what it is. See, just by right clicking. Hold on, my mouse where I want it. Or if you're not having any luck that way, then you can just change it manually. So we got 461. So 462. I like this sound. Okay, so a few things I want to talk about is basically um, so I've been using I'll show you just how many accounts I've had. This is only a small fraction because I deleted, like, I don't know. I mean, I've had over 100. Well over. It's ridiculous. Like, I've had hundreds of demo accounts, and I deleted a bunch of them from here because it was just getting too much to look at. So, but what I decided was, if I continued doing that, and the reason that I did that was because I just got, like, basically upset, and um, I wanted to keep starting over, with $100 account, and but the truth is, until I can stick with one account and make it go positive, you know, see, right now this one is 700 in the hole, and that's only trading, like, the most highest lot I've traded is a one lot, which I probably should not have done. Um, but what I decided was, if I continue making new accounts, I'm never gonna learn. So you can see I started off with zero point 0.5 lots, then I went to 1 lots, lost all my money. This is a demo account, and then I went back. Then I went to 0.25. Now I'm back to 0.5. So I'm just trying different things, but I've got to be able to look back at my trade history and see what I did and didn't do, right and wrong, in order to learn. And if I'm ever going to do a real account, I need to be able to bring this into the positive. So I decided on January 5th, as you can see, the day that I opened this account demo, I decided since it was a new year and that it would be a good day to decide to just use one demo account this year. Or just one demo account, stick with this one. And so we're going to see how that goes. One thing I noticed was I have a tendency to over trade. If you look, I'll show you. So you see how many trades I took yesterday? Just like yesterday was insane. I over traded. Today, I started to sell, and then I decided to buy, and that was a good decision. Why did I do that? Well, it's a good question. It may have been, I may have been looking at these at the time. I think were all oversold, and yeah, so that may have been it. It may also, let's see, have been um, you know, you got this. Ah, shit. You got this right here, and then you had this bullish candle right after that. Yeah, I don't know, something told me to buy. I know that's not a very educational answer, but okay. We also had this trend line. Look at this. Okay. From here to here. Basically that. Yeah. So it was the only thing that was visible was this here at the time. So I'm not saying that's why I bought, but looking back now, that would be make sense. Um, yeah, and it broke through this. I think that was maybe what it was, because this broke through and was bullish, and then yeah. Anyway, I bought, and yeah, so I could have got a better price. So But what I'm really gonna trying to do is take less trades. Like I could have scalped this, you know, like I could have bought here and then got 100 pips real easy, and then I could have maybe sold and then right after that, and then got another 100 pips and really run it up like that. That's 200 pips. Run it down to run it up. Then I could have bought again, got another 100 pips. So yeah, I mean, you could get like one, two, three, you know, uh, four, like 100 pips. Yeah, and then now we're up like a bunch here. 250 pips from our original position. But yeah, you could play that game and scalp that news. Today is non-farm payroll and unemployment uh, rate. So, and then if you're trading CAD, now's a good time to be in a trade on CAD. So at 10, there's the Purchasing Managers Index. Purchasing Managers Index. So this 830 is 1530. Yeah, so the market dropped 500 points here, still going. Euro at 750. So, you're talking just like huge moves compared to Euro USD. Um, but the thing is, let's see, um, yeah, I mean, you can see there's a bit of tightening going on. You back up to the weekly, you could see it. You got this coming in here and it's squeezing in there. On the CAD, um, you know, hold on. So they just had their news release. I kind of like always want to try this on the CAD because the CAD usually goes in one direction. When it's going, it goes in one direction. Um, yeah, so we can see, let's see, it's lower. Okay, a weaker than forecast is generally negative, bearish. So the pair is USD CAD. So if that goes down, let's see if the CAD goes down. This should go. Let's see if CAD goes down. You should buy this actually. So I don't know why we're in a sell. Should probably get out of that. But yeah, should probably buy this. But I really don't want to be in two different trades. Um, but yeah, anyway, let's go back to this. I think we might have broken that high, did we? Oh, my take profit is even before that, isn't it? Which is probably smart. Look at. Yeah, because if I was in the if I was in a trade on another pair, I wouldn't be able to watch this one. Yeah, we might want to think about taking profits soon. Not get greedy. You see, my indicator is indicating that this is now turned into resistance. So, we may want to move our take profit to right here. It's still a little bit high. Because if we give me, we're probably going to get another pop up there, and when it happens, we need to be ready for to take profits. So you see, let's see how much see how much faster this one's going down, and this one hasn't moved at all. This one's actually like kind of thinking about going up. Well, it's like that's to me an indication that it's going to make another pop. to try to break to higher highs, and then I'm just going to take these profits right here. I mean, just from like my experience of watching this for hundreds of hours um, over the last 6 months, because I've been using the stochastic oscillators ever since I started. Okay, cool. So we took profits. Now we just cut our thing down to that's a stupid little blemish, that CAD thing. But yeah, so now we could actually look to sell. Um, well, we need to see some bearish on the 5 minute. We need to see some candlesticks. One of my problems is I've always been too eager and too impulsive. So let's do this real quick. I want to sort by the reason it's showing this uh, after this is because those are positions we took after. Yeah, okay, but yeah, that's a good win on the Euro USD. It's a good trade, and I gotta say, it is very important to have wins, and that's why overtrading can be such a bad thing, because the more you trade, if you overtrade, you're going to have more losses, and those losses can affect you. So that's why you always hear the best traders say, cut your losses quickly, let your winners run. But something to note here also is we're getting close to the 61.8 pullback level of this downtrend here. Basically, I mean, I say downtrend, yeah, because it was making lower highs. Boom, boom, boom. So now, we have to watch what happens here, because if it goes up above here, it makes a higher high, then, we have already a higher low. So we could be looking at um, potentially this thing going up some more, right? It would if it broke this, right, then it comes down, boom, and you look for another trade like over here. But if it respects the 61.8 and wants to go back down, because what do we have overall? We're in this, it's going down right now. We got basically it's higher over here, and then it's lower over here, and then let's see, but we got a higher low here. So that's why I was saying it's sort of in this triangular pattern. So what's going to happen? And then, we're in this channel too. So I got this channel marked by this green. See that? So at some point we'll break out of this channel, and then some really big moves will happen. Um, okay, so it's gone. up. It busted through. It busted through that now, but that's not to say, oh, let's buy. Yeah, we you miss out on pips and stuff, but look on the bright side. We got a bunch of pips. Look, how many pips we got? Okay, 300. 300. Okay, so let's look on the bright side. Look at this. 180. I mean, that's a good trade. Okay, I know it's still going up. You can't do that. You can't say, oh. Matter of fact, I'm looking at the 61.8 and thinking, damn, there's gonna be a lot of selling right there. So we could put a little sell limit in. But the thing about it is, what we need to be smart and wait for some bearish candlesticks. Some indication that people are, what the masses are thinking about doing, right? Or whoever is going to move the market. Euro USD 7. I gotta clean this up sometime. I just want to be able to see that fib over here. I mean, we damn sure need to see some, like, see that? That's a little indication that it could be, thinking about going down right here. This, what you call that? Little, it's not really a doji. That's actually bullish, but people see that and they see this, and then they start thinking about selling, I think. And if it is going to push through, excuse me, I got to fix this. If it is going to think about pushing through this, what we were talking about over here, if it is going to think about pushing through, I got to save it from not having the trade history. Then it's probably going to like think about coming down first. But the thing about this fib is, if this fib is really going to hold true, it's supposed to go all the way down to here. And I don't know if I see that necessarily happening, but it could happen before it pushes up through. I know I'm not the only one that's got this fib drawn. And if we back out, let's see. On the big time frame, let's see. What are we looking at? That may be too big a time frame to really talk about a fib. And this is a little bit, because if it was really going to follow the energy of a fib, I don't think it would be taking this long. Basically, and to me, it seems like this is some other kind of energy right here, other than your traditional market energy flow. This is something else. This is like a preparation for something. So that's why I came down to this level, like the H4. Where are you gonna draw your fib at? I mean, if you're gonna draw a fib, where are you gonna draw it at? Right? This is where you got to draw it at. This is where you got to draw it at. It's the only place. So what I did was, yeah, it says H1, but the reason it's at the tippy toe down here is because I accurized it to basically, we can look at it. H1. Okay. That's why it says H1 then, because I drew it on the H1. Yeah, so it's accurate with that to the hourly if you're looking at it like that. So in this case, if other people drew it on the hourly and just left it like that, then we could go up some more. We could go up some more. It ain't much. It ain't much. I can tell you that. It's only most we go up is like, I don't think we're gonna break this high right now. I mean, obviously I could always be wrong, but I think we're gonna get a reaction off of this. So you go back to the monthly. Look at lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. A little bit lower high, So even if the market was to turn around and go up, it's still got some good bearish, uh, you know, sentiment for this fib that's way down here on this 1 hour time frame. So but yeah, now you start looking. Okay, so we had uh, lower low. Let's see. We had just from the body, we had lower low, and then we had a little bit higher low. We had lower low, a little bit higher low, lower low, and then a lower low, and a little bit lower low. Now we got a higher low. So yeah, I mean, even if the market is could potentially turn around. Right now we're in this squeeze. See that? Anything, really anything could happen. So let's see what's actually happening. We're at the 61.8. Okay. Now, if there's no selling interest right here, but we need to be careful because let's go back to the people that drew this fib. They may have uh, accurized it to 5 minute, which would be that one. And that looks good. Right there. So let's see what that actually looks like. So now it's not looking good for a sell. It's not looking like this is being respected at all whatsoever. So at this point, if we break this new high, okay, it's going to explode upward. I need to get out. I need to buy. It may come down first, but I don't know. I doubt it. I don't know where that thing is. I can't uh, touch it because it's too close to where I bought it. Okay, it disappears after 5 things. So where's our target at? So we just broke this high. So now we're headed upwards. Ultimately, like I said, it may get a pullback first. So it may be too soon to buy, but it could just explode up. So just in case we're in, see what happens. So let's watch what happens. Yeah, so this thing was not respected whatsoever at all, not even a little bit. So basically we're going to delete this fib. Delete. It's totally irrelevant now. Now we got to figure out, okay, what's going on now? Okay. All right, well, we do have a, it's not really key level, it's just a previous weekly high from back in 2019. So a lot of times people have those marked, or a lot of times price will move around that area. So there's something else I want to peek at real quick. Um, I'm not sure where it is. Oh. And I just downloaded it. I only used it like once or twice. I can't remember the name of it. Uh, oh, can't remember what it's called. PZ quadrant theory. Yeah. Thesis. So every 1,000 pips you get a blue line. Okay, so we broke above this. So this is 1.13250. Okay, I know nothing about how to use this. I just downloaded it. To me, it's weird that, you know, it's not indicative, like I said, of that uh, Fibonacci being respected. It's just indicative of a regular old pullback, you know. So we've got a couple of different things lining up here, a couple trend lines. So we got this one from down here. Yeah, so I don't know. My prediction, I mean, what it looks like is if it breaks through here, retests, bounces, 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 and then goes up. I mean, that could happen. It could reject off of this, come down here, test. You know, it could do anything, right? It could come down here, go back up. I mean, you know, obviously it could do anything, but assuming that we are going up, yeah, you could get a squeeze here and then explosion upwards. Um, Thirteen two 1.13250, 1.13250. Yeah, or you could do it this way. Well, I think this indicator is giving a heavy load on the computer, so what I may do is make my own. Yeah, I can see it keeps refreshing. Because the guy, somebody who gave a review of the indicator also said it was giving a heavy CPU. What the hell just happened? It's not deleting, so that's a problem. That's why you always save your... What the hell did I just delete? Anyway, this is what I'm going to do. Yeah, I deleted the wrong one. And I can just add them manually like this. One of the other mistakes I've made is trying to load the position up too much, or trying to, I don't know. Sometimes I like to try to get a better position, but I do too much, So, like, if it came down and it rejected off of this, you could tell it was about to go back up. Then, yeah, take a position. You could take a position here, and then you can set your take profit just like a tick above this, and then basically, then if it goes back down later, then you don't take as much of a loss, but it can backfire. And say you take a position here and then it goes down, now you're doing double damage. So, you know, but the problem is if you get out of this position and then it goes up, then you miss out on that. But okay, I'm back. What did I miss? Yeah, so we're gonna see what happens here. I think we're in for a lot more pullback, and I need to just get out and stay out for a minute. I don't need to take a position here, do like I said. What I need to do is get out of this position with as little damage as possible. Hopefully, you know, it shoots back up where I can get out somewhere. It could just explode down. Fuck. And this is the shit that happens. This is how you end up losing money, being stupid, doing like I'm doing right now. But you can see it is below right here. But yeah, we took a 70 pip loss right here. So try to make some of that back. So we broke out of that little channel like I knew we would. It always happens, usually, because it's too steep. It's too steep. Even if it's going up, it cannot, you know, go that steep. But these stochastics are gonna have to most likely come down at least this 15-minute one before they start going back up, like over here. Because I do think it's more potential to the upside left to go. Yeah, we lost some money. Took some pretty big hits here and here. Still early. That's all the big news for the day. That's all the places that I watch. Why does it keep reselecting China? It's like I did not select China or Norway or Mexico. Why has it got that? What has it got India? No, I did not select those. Nothing like that. Why are these selected? What in the world is going on with this? No. Yeah. Alright, so that's it. Otherwise, you're going to have way too much stuff to be looking at. Friday, January 7th. Let's see. FOMC member Bostic speaks at 12:15. Oil. GBP speculative net positions at 3:30. Oil, gold speculative. Speculative. Euro speculative at 3:30. So the market could keep moving till the very end of the day today potentially. I mean, all right. I'm gonna go cook breakfast. Next news release is FOMC member Bostic at 12:15. So we got over an hour before that. It's probably gonna be a little slow till then. And then again, 15:30. That's 3:30, right? Right here, 15:30. It's 3:30. They just use military time, so this is EST, regular 12-hour time. I don't know. Something told me to sell. And so, see, then the idea is get get knocked out of this position. Just somewhere. $5. Yeah. So now we're in at a better position. Plus we got a little quick $5. That's I actually do that or try to do that a lot. Now I'm in a better position. Like I said, sometimes it can backfire, so you really got to be careful. But now we're looking at, okay, are we establishing, I don't know if you can count this as like a low, but like now we're down here, right? So now we have a lower high, and we're in at a good position. A better position. It's hard to predict. It's hard to get in up here. It's hard to predict that. I kind of wish we hadn't deleted that fib, but that's the reason why I left. That's the reason why I left this. I think that's what that is. Hold on. Takes 2 seconds to draw another one. We got 1231 and 104. Just want to mark it as what it's supposed to be. Supposedly a downtrend continuation. Okay, see, and look at that, y'all. Yeah, it came up above it, but now look, how far did it go? Yeah, I mean, that's basically, acceptable. We could have just got a better position if I was paying attention. We won't get that chance again. That's gone. Um, to get in up there, I was doing something else, but it's only 10 pips, so it's not like the biggest deal in the world. You might actually get a chance right here. Yeah, you might get to see me blow up an account. Oh, I think we might be okay, but we need to be careful because it could be wanting to go back up. Okay, so if it breaks through this up here, then we're probably gonna still be in an uptrend. Which, I mean, I think it will, but I hope not anytime soon, because I'd just like to honestly get out of these positions, go eat breakfast, and then later on look for more upside potential. I just thought we were going to see a bigger pullback. I mean, I think in my experience, we should be seeing a pullback right now, or pretty soon. That's why I'm selling. I'm trying to get money on that pullback. Well, I mean, if I was not in a trade right now, I'd probably be buying, and that's, but yeah, then, but, you know, like I said, I think it's gonna come back down, probably test this trend line right here. I know I just said a bunch of contradicting stuff, but I'm just looking at my indicator here, this stochastic oscillator indicators. I've got multiples. Everything right now is overbought at the moment. Now look, the 1 hour has officially gotten overbought. Market definitely has upside energy, but it's gonna have to pull back sometime. I don't know when. Should be getting a little pullback here soon. I should have just, I guess, waited and sold at the, but I did. I thought, oh, well, that's a good price. It looked like a good price at the time. 61.8. Oh, then I got in at a better price. Oh, wow, look at that price. Yeah. Now look where we are. Damn. Oh. Uh, yeah, that's gonna be it. Okay, now we got a new high. Probably, I could blow up my account right here. I'm gonna hold my ground. The fact that I do think it's gonna pull back. Whatever. I'm gonna get out of here.